Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent, and if you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We got to talk about Vechain, right? It's a new week. It's a very important week. It's going to be a very critical week for the entire market. So where do you start when you are looking into Vechain? It's a very common question that I get, and it's a question that is very valid because there's a lot to unpack when it comes to Vechain. So where you start is with the website. Just go through, start to learn as much as you can on all aspects of what this website has to offer in regards to learning about Vechain. So from the 101 authority masternodes to the governance, how it goes, the economic model, which is a very important aspect because a lot of people that are investors in Vechain don't actually know the economic model of it. When researching about Vechain, there are also different aspects to it. There's the startup world, how startups are using Vechain, how it's the best public blockchain ecosystem to enable startups to build with blockchain technology and scale the business, and how it works, right? So building, so the Vechain developed a wide range of open source tools, the growth, how you can grow and work with the incubation partners to find the right business model and be prepared for investment. They also help with that. And then scale, how does it then scale? So it's very, very important to look at that. That's in the startup world. In the enterprise world, which is really where Vechain thrives, it's important to know about the proven enterprise solutions, the enterprise-friendly public blockchain, and implement solutions solving business pain points. Once again, I do want to mention that on this channel, we only talk about things that solve real-world problems. So if a particular blockchain does not solve a particular problem, it won't be mentioned on this channel because long term and the longevity is really what I care about. I don't care about flash news or hype. I hate hype because hype is, it's one of those things that, yes, you can make money from hype. Like there's a lot of hype at the moment in the metaverse projects, but is it sustainable? And that there I don't have the answers to just yet in regards to metaverse because there's just a whole bunch of people talking about a whole bunch of things, but nothing solid really is coming out. Now, they do have live enterprise solutions. They do have the Vechain toolchain, which is massive. And you got to understand about this stuff. You know, vehicle passports, supply chain, digital carbon ecosystems. You know, it is a trusted blockchain technology. It is, you know, like more and more businesses at enterprise level are choosing Vechain. Enterprise does mean sometimes slow. And that's probably one of the biggest frustrations that you have as a Vechain holder. You're not watching the price go, you know, crazy numbers just yet. Just yet. But wait and see, because long term, this is a really, really, really solid 5-star blockchain. And then from an in-house development, so they can help at enterprise level as well, support from internally, from inside the Vechain head office. And we've seen them, you know, we've seen a lot of Vechain staff members travel to Italy to help, especially San Marino, to help with them. So it is a rock solid organization. The other thing as well is to keep up to date with the news, what's happening, how it's working, all of that. And on their website, they do a very good job at that as well. And then there's a frequently asked questions button on the website, and I highly encourage you to do that, right? They've got the popular topics, you know, where can I read all about the Vechain 4 protocol? Where can I find the Coinbase? Where can I buy VET? Where can I store my VET? All of this stuff is in here. So I would highly encourage you to do that. Now, over the last few weeks, Vechain has tirelessly worked its way up to in the ranking of the charts. And the dynamics of Vechain as a long-term investment, right? We're talking here, is this a good long-term investment? The dynamics of it make it a really rock-solid organization. Is it the right time? Well, yes, from a timing point of view, it couldn't be better because the dominance versus Bitcoin versus Ethereum is still to pop. And from an adoption point of view, it is being adopted more and more and more. And eventually, the price will catch up to the value. The value of Vechain is way more than the price of Vechain right now. And that's where the opportunities are. When something is undervalued, that's the time to get in. Don't wait until it starts to get valued. It's too late. Now, Vechain will rise as more firms use its supply chain software. So in this particular article, NASDAQ are talking about how as more adoption happens, it's going to start to get more and more popular and more mainstream. So right now, the opportunity is to get in before it becomes mainstream. That's where the opportunities are. The opportunities are before it becomes mainstream. By the time it becomes mainstream, it's too late. Now, I like what Brain to Jane did here. Says, I think VT move in the next 24 to 48 hours. VT is going to do something like this. 12 cents should hold, in his view right now. And, right now we're sitting at 13 at the time of making this. But I do like where he's going with here, saying, we're going to go to 15, touch down a little bit on 14, and then go up to 18. Yes, I do believe that is coming, and we'll talk about pricing, in a little while as well. When we do look at the longevity of it, Stanek here was mentioning as well how we, from a perspective of, charts point of view, this wave 5, that it will land towards 80 to $1.20. I've said 80 to $1.20. I know some of you were asking about $2. I just don't see it. But of course, we will talk more about that as well. And then I like Crypto Rover saying, imminent breakout coming. Yes, I do agree with that. And we'll definitely talk about that in the as we go through the charts. Now, I do want to take a few moments just to talk about one of the channel sponsors. This particular channel sponsor is one of my favorites, and it's crypto.com. Now, crypto.com as a channel sponsor, we do have the same values, which is one of the main reasons why I enjoy working with them. Now, it is the world's fastest growing crypto app. 200 plus cryptocurrencies at true cost. You can get the Visa card as well, and then there are some awesome staking rewards. And I don't know if you've ever downloaded the app, but it's one of the easiest apps that you will ever use. They do have an amazing NFT collection series, and they do have an incredible NFT ecosystem that has upcoming drops all the time. So I highly encourage you to look at that, because one of the key things about their NFT marketplace is that they're very, very selective on what goes on there and what doesn't go on there. So it's very, very cool from that point of view. And there's just some incredible stuff going on. And I think it will be one of those systems where we just continue to get better and better and better, the NFT ecosystem of Crypto.com. Then you've got the cards. And there's some really cool CRO rewards that you can get with them. So you go from Midnight Earl to Ruby Steel to Royal Indigo. There's a lot of stuff, but do check them out because they are very, very cool. And staking on the platform is so simple, like really, really simple to use. You've got a cool calculator that you can check out. So I don't know about you. I don't know how much you know about crypto.com, but definitely check them out. They are one of my favorites. Let's jump into a tally. Let's have a look at some indicators. Now, as we begin to look at the prices, we're looking at the moment, in particular on the daily chart. Now, on the daily chart, we're sitting at almost 5% down for the day. And we're looking at 13,241 at the moment. So we are sitting, below the moving average 50, but we are above the moving average 100 at the moment. Now, the whole market on a Monday does go a little bit lower. And so I am expecting that we could potentially see again 12.8, maybe even go as low as 12.6 and touch the moving average 100. I don't believe that we will go below the moving average 100. However, that is one person's opinion. But when we look at the daily, we look at the hourly from an indicator point of view, the MACD has moved down into a bearish cycle on the hourly. On the 4 hour, it's just about to. When we look at the 12 is looking pretty bearish at the moment. But when I look at the daily, I'm looking at, we are still above the moving average 100. And I think we will stay above the moving average 100 unless we start to see, Bitcoin take a tumble again. So what do we do in these situations? We wait, because we don't have a clear signal whether we're going up or whether we're going down. Overall, where are the opportunities when it comes to Vechain? Well, the opportunities for this particular wave 5 haven't changed. So $1 to $1.20 is still my target for it. Like I said, we could be touching 12.8 again, 12.8 maybe even 12.5, 12 cents 5. But then we will continue that rise and begin that wave 5. So technical perspective, nothing has changed. From what can we expect this week from Vechain? I think you'll be able to see that there's going to be a lot of movement coming through. And overall, when I do look at the technicals, we are going to begin that journey towards that 28 cents first. Then when we break above 28 cents and consolidate above 28 cents, then we will really start to see a huge move up towards 50, consolidate for a little bit, and then move up and continue to rise. But overall, it is an incredible ecosystem. It's an ecosystem that will only continue to get better and better and better and better. And more importantly, as we continue to rise and as we continue to move forward, you're going to start to see the the fruit of all the partnerships that they've created really come to fruition, and it's going to be incredible. And I'll be here with you every step of the way. If you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you. I look forward to see you on the next one.